Welcome back to Q2 Stadium. Austin FC has played 15 matches this season, but match number 16 just feels different. It is rivalry time here in Q2 Stadium. For the first time this season, Austin will play an in-state opponent, and it's one they've never beaten ever. It's FC Dallas. Earlier this week, I had a chance to sit down exclusively one-on-one with Austin head coach Josh Wolf and ask him about his team's mindset going into this rivalry match, his team's all-star chances, and of course, payback. This week's Derby week. Yeah, got an in-state team, and I know that everyone who is born and raised here in Austin, they're all about playing and beating other teams from the state of Texas. But you just spoke to how international and diverse your roster is. Has it been tough to get them on board with this new rivalry that you're creating together from scratch?
I think understanding rivalries and derbies around the world is quite common, and these players, whether they've played in Paraguay or in Europe or in Mexico, rivalries are always there. And for them to now, for us to now establish ourselves in the state of Texas, it's our second year, and specifically talking about Dallas, we didn't beat them. So rivalries build, and as the rivalries become a real rivalry. But we've lost 3 times, and now we know that, we feel that.
Goal FC Dallas! It's a 2-0 lead!
Texas, is a very prideful state, and these players are proud. Our owners are proud. Our fans are proud, and we want to do them proud by putting up a good result and getting 3 points at home on the weekend. So there's a lot at stake in this game. It's one game, but it's a little bit bigger than that.
Finish this sentence for me. We beat Dallas on Saturday if?
We play a complete 90 minutes. We've had good games this year where we've been good in bursts, but we got to play 90 minutes. They're a good group, and we got to flex our muscle at home and utilize our fans, but a complete performance requires just that, 90 minutes of complete football.
Speaking of utilizing the fans, All-Star voting is open. Is this the year? Do we have 1, 2, a few All-Stars on this team?
I think if we don't have somebody on the All-Star, the starting All-Star team, it'd be disappointing. We've put up good numbers in a lot of ways, and we've had some strong performances from a number of players. So we should certainly have some representatives this year.
KVUE has tied the game in the 85th minute. That's what he does.
What would that mean to you, and what should that mean to the men who are selected on that team?
Yeah, I think it represents Austin FC, the organization, the fans, certainly what we've been building here for 18 months, and I think it's also gratifying for us as a staff if we're able to, again, perform on the field in a way that individuals are now being recognized. We talk a lot about the collective and the group, but when the collective and the group are successful, typically there's some individual qualities that are recognized by others as well. So we have that, and I'm sure we'll place a couple guys on the All-Star team this year.
If you are interested in voting to get your local players into the MLS All-Star Game, well, you can find that link right now on my Twitter page at Jeff Jones Sports. All-Star voting closes next Friday, but we don't have to wait until then to see some big news. We're going to see some big news on the field right behind me, and it looks like the FC Dallas players wearing their Pride warm-up jerseys right now are leaving from their warm-ups. They're going to return to the field, as will Austin FC a little later, and we're going to see this game take place at 8 p.m. Highlights and reaction, of course, right here on KVUE. Tonight at 10 and 10:30. We'll be right back with a final look at your forecast.